Today we are reacting to Fears by Tim Tom. This one is scariest video. People's kids' fears.
I used to be scared of a lot of things, and I still am. Just kidding. I think most of the things I've been afraid of in my life are pretty normal. I used to be scared of the dark. I still kind of have a fear of spiders.
Monsters
and of
do
course,
not
I'm scared that
exist
soon I'll be
and
forgotten, so everything I do might be meaningless. I'm also afraid of heights, I think. Like, okay, you know that feeling you get when you're at the top of a building and you look down and your whole stomach goes... Well, that's your body telling you to be afraid and careful, and also maybe, hey, psst, get down from there. Stop it. Well, I think I got some wires crossed in my brain because the first time I felt my stomach do that, I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. Whenever I'd go to the mall, I'd make it a point to walk near the railings on the second floor and look over the edge to see if I could get my tummy to do the thing, and it would be like, it did the thing. But now I don't really get that feeling unless I'm really high up, which is a shame. Going to the mall used to be like riding a roller coaster, and now it's like going shopping. Gross. I think the Mall of America has a roller coaster in it, but that's in Minnesota, so I can't go because I'm afraid of spending all my money on plane tickets. I've never been afraid to fly, though, because you're more likely to get hurt while driving, and I do that all the time. Besides, when the plane takes off, you feel like you're in a race car, you get free snacks, and...
Yeah, that's true.
When you hit turbulence, your tummy does the thing. Whee! But I am scared of small spaces, I think. Like, okay, my old house had a linen closet with little built-in shelves, and when the door shut, there was still a little space in there. And when I was like 10, I was small enough to just squeeze in. You think that would trigger all of the claustrophobia, but since I could open the door, it wasn't scary. But then one time, I showed my sister that I could fit in there, and she held the door shut until I cried and begged her to let me out, and then she laughed at me for crying. Luckily, most fears seem to fade as you get older, but sometimes the opposite can happen. So that's fun. As a teen, I was never afraid of needles or blood, and I was kind of proud of that. I was like, I'm not afraid of needles or blood,
This
and
is a
I'm kind of
classic
proud of that.
joke.
So dumb. But then it turns out that things change, which, side note, who thought that was a good idea? And now when I get my blood drawn or even think about needles, my skin starts to crawl and my hands get real weak. And look, they're not too strong to begin with, so how exactly do you expect me to hold on to this orange juice? The Red Cross? I know I got the good blood, and I want to save lives too, but you've been calling me like a jealous vampire ex-girlfriend for the past 3 months, and it's got me so worked up that I'm not even sure if that last line makes sense. Do vampires get jealous? I wanted to suck your blood, but not anymore. A lot of people are scared of earthquakes, which is fair because they destroy buildings and trigger tsunamis, but I've been in enough small ones where nothing happened that I think I've learned to have the exact wrong reaction when the ground starts shaking.
Wee.
I'm also not afraid of elevators like some people, because like planes, they're really safe. But one time I was in an elevator during an earthquake and the doors got stuck for a bit.
Where's he
I thought we
gonna
were going to
go?
be trapped for longer, and that was kind of scary. But then the doors popped open and I was like,
He's going to the back
I wonder
room.
what other not scary things you can combine to make a scary thing. I'm not afraid of cats or dogs, but the show Cat Dog kept me up as a kid. How do they poop? A car with legs would be pretty terrifying, but that doesn't exist. Yet. It's probably no surprise that the thing I've been most afraid of in my life is horror movies. They're designed to scare you, and as a kid, I would get wrapped up in the lore and completely believe everything the movie said. All the other kids are like, haha, ooh, spooky, and I'm sitting there taking notes like, so you can contact your dead wife with a tape recorder.
Which movie is that? I can't remember which movie it was.
And I'm not gonna lie, after watching a horror movie, when the house is real dark, the rest of the family is asleep, and there's a gentle creak in the hallway, my heart still does a little drum fill. But at least now that I'm a grown-up, I know it's probably just a clown, and they only want to see you smile.
Hey, the Joker, what are you doing?
2 videos in 2 days. That's gotta be some kind of record. Also, I have exciting news. My friend Coco Bean just started a channel, and she's already made a ton of really good videos. She's the one who voiced the jealous vampire. Anyway, I was in her newest video, so go check that out.
Bye, guys.
I know she would really appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
That's it. Bye. Bye, guys.